Hello everyone, welcome to my garden. I'll give you a quick view in a minute. Now, it's going to be a bit of a long video, so it's not going to go on Twitter, it's going to have to go on YouTube. So I hope you managed to access it. On Monday, well, we welcome back our reception and our year one, some of our nursery and some of our hoppers. We're really looking forward to seeing you all, but obviously life at school has changed dramatically. We're really sorry, but there are lots of rules to remember, lots of washing hands that are needed and keeping apart from one another. Miss McDonald and Mr Waring have done some special social distancing things for when you come onto the property. When you come onto the school academy on Monday, you will find that there will be staff there directing you in which direction and things that you need to travel. Please don't worry, because it is a whole new world and we will direct you. The teachers are really looking forward to seeing the children, as are the staff. And please be assured, parents, if you are sending them back, the first sign of any illness, regardless of what it is, you will be contacted straight away and asked to bring your children home and isolate. If there is, God forbid, there is an outbreak of COVID in each bubble area, that could have to close down for 7 to 14 days. So please be aware of that. We'll try and make things as nice and as happy as we can. If you are a parent that are keeping your children at home, again, we absolutely fully understand. We know that there's risks, we know that the safety, but we have put in everything we can. If you want to just have a look on our website, it's going on at some point over the next few days. There is a risk assessment that's been done. There is an action plan and a welfare statement, so you can have a look at the things that we've thought about and planned for, in the hope that we've got it all covered. If you feel reassured in a few weeks that you want your child to return, you must give Miss MacDonald and Miss Thorpe a week's notice. You can do that by ringing into the school or emailing, but we have only got capacity in the way it was planned out for 30 more children. So you may be refused. So please don't be upset at that. It's just that we've got to keep this social distancing going. If things change again and the government say that year twos can come back, then we'll have to look at the whole thing again and put a whole new programme in. There could well be rotas. We don't know. We're only speculating. If you are staying at home and you're keeping those children at home, there will be an online work task force now. Mr Inman's going to run that, helped by Mrs Skipper and a couple more staff, and they're going to produce work packs. They'll be delivering them to you, and if you have any queries or anything you're not sure about, ring and make a phone appointment with Mr Inman or Mrs Skipper. They can help you, talk you through things on the phone. If you have any other worries about the family and everything in general, please ring and make a phone appointment to speak to Miss MacDonald or Miss Thorpe. We will not be doing face-to-face appointments this term at all. September, hopefully, if things improve, but up to now there will be no face-to-face. If you would like to see them as you speak to them, then we can organise a Zoom phone call or a Teams phone call, but again, that would need to be booked an appointment. But they'll be very happy to do that, but no face-to-face meetings. You'll want to know about your child's progress. Well, you will be getting reports in July as normal. We'll be sending those to you, and along with your child's new class for September, if they're coming back. Year twos, we haven't forgotten about you. In the next 3 or 4 weeks, we're going to have a sit down and we're going to sort out how we're going to get those graduation plaques and certificates to you. If we can do an outdoor graduation ceremony, believe you me, we will do it. We will not forget you at all. We also just need to remind you that the office will be open. If there's any queries of anything, like I say, if you want to book appointments, phone appointments or whatever, that can be done. Please bear with the staff. It is a difficult time for them, as it is bringing your child back. So it's not going to be helpful if you feel angry and you decide to take that anger out on the staff. Please just stop and think. They will listen to you, they will talk to you, but through those methods that I've outlined, they'll be there to help. I'm really sorry I won't be there. I'm having to continue to shield until at least the end of June. Really frustrated, but because I've got Parkinson's and all the other conditions, I'm just so at risk of this COVID that I cannot come back. The governors have made that very clear. I'm hoping, and I'm really hoping, the end of June, but I'll have to keep you updated on that one. Now, if you need to contact me, that's fine. If you contact the office and either leave them your phone number and they will send me an email and I'll ring you back, or they will give you my email and sort that out. So if you need to talk to me, I will be there to help, but just distance. And things. I am doing the paperwork. I've took part in sorting out the action plan and the welfare statement, and I'd like to thank Miss McDonald, Miss Thorpe, for carrying on and looking after the school. Miss Thorpe is in charge of the lunches, so if you have any issues over lunches or anything, that she's the person to speak to. Miss MacDonald is in overall charge, because you have to have somebody that's named in overall charge, and she's the most experienced out of the two deputies. But please be assured Miss Thorpe is around as well to help lead the school. Mr McCutcheon and Mr Commander are also helping out as well. So again, they're good people to talk to if you need to. Right, I've gone on for 7 minutes. That's far too long. I hope you're having a lovely time in the sunshine. I'm certainly enjoying bringing the iPad out here and working. It's wonderful. Right, I promised you a quick glance at my garden. This could be fun. This is the back garden, by the way. This is, do you know, I'm useless at this. You can see another garden over the wall. That's our garden too, but I'm not showing you that. That's a mess. That is a big mess. We're having that done later on. Mr McDonald, I have to say, takes the credit for out here. He does a great job, and is an absolute star, because I struggle to garden now. And the whole point of having the front garden done, hopefully you can you see the owl in the background? That's Ollie. He's called Ollie. The front garden over that wall, which I'm not going to show you, is going to be a courtyard garden with some raised beds, so I can actually garden, and we're having a pond, so I'm quite excited about that. Believe it or not, we used to have a swimming pool in our back garden. If you ask Miss Mac, she'll be able to tell you, but it was up on here. We're not posh by any means. It was an above ground one, but it was certainly amazing, and we certainly could have done with it the last few days, although I would have struggled to get in and out of it. Anyway, enjoy the sunshine, have a lovely time together as a family. If you're going back on Monday, enjoy. If you're not, continue to enjoy what you're doing in the garden. We've loved seeing you do your garden things and your cookery and all the things that you're doing, so keep that going. Like I say, Mr Inman's the man to contact, so Mrs Skipper, if you need any more help with online work and work packs. Take care, and much Hillcrest love to you all. See you soon.